I'm Ms Lehnhart. I'm an art teacher, and if you're a kindergartner, it's our first time to meet. If you're a first grader, you might remember that last year I came into your classroom and I brought some paints and you did some color mixing. It was really fun watching you be artists. Besides being an art teacher, I'm also an artist, and I like drawing things that I see inside of my sketchbook. Most of the drawings in my sketchbook are a kind of drawing we call drawing from observation. When we draw from observation, we look at an object really closely and we draw what we see. This kind of drawing helps me notice things I've never seen before. Let's talk about drawing. Let's say I wanted to draw a picture of a leaf. I could draw what I think a leaf looks like. Let's say something like this. Well, that sort of looks like a leaf, but does that look like this leaf right here? What if I wanted to draw a picture of this actual leaf? Well, then I would do something that we artists call drawing from observation. It means that you observe or you look at something very, very carefully, and then you draw just what you see. So if I were to do a picture of this leaf right here, I would hold it in my hand, turn it over, feel it with my fingers. I would look at all parts of this leaf. I might notice it has a point at this end, jaggedy edge. Oh, it's got a point down here. It has a long stem, another point over here, another jaggedy edge. I might also notice there's a line up the center and actually some interesting lines in the middle of it. And I might say, hey, it's also got a brown spot on it and even a hole in the middle of it. See how closely I've looked at this special leaf? Now I'm ready to draw. When we draw from observation, we can use this drawing cycle to help us remember the steps. Step number 1, observe. Look closely at your object. 2, plan. Where will you start? Point to that place on the object. 3, practice. Practice drawing the shape in the air first with your finger. 4, draw with your pencil. You can do a drawing of a leaf today too. What you will need is your new sketchbook and a pencil for drawing with. If you don't have a sketchbook or a pencil, that's okay. Any kind of plain paper and anything you can write with will do. You'll also need to go outside and find an interesting leaf to draw. To get set up, you'll be opening your sketchbook to the first page. I'm going to set my leaf somewhere that I can see it really easily. I'm going to set it right here. My plan is to draw on this page right here. So the first step of our drawing cycle is to do that really careful, slow look like you saw me do a few minutes ago. We call that observe. Once I've taken a good look, I'm going to set it down where I can see it really easily, and I'm ready for my next step, which is plan. I need to plan, where will I start? Should I start drawing up here at this tip, or maybe down here at the bottom? I think I'll draw at the top first. So I'm going to make myself a little dot on this side where I'll be making my drawing. I need to know that if I start at the top, I've got plenty of room to finish the whole drawing. My third step is to practice in the air. Before I actually draw with my pencil, I'm going to let my finger feel what that edge feels like. I'm going to practice actually drawing in the air. I'm going to start with this side of the leaf. It comes down, there's little points. Loop-de-loop-de-loop. It comes out to this edge and corner, and then it comes back in. Now that I've felt what that feels like with my finger, I'm ready to draw it with my pencil. Here we go. Coming down, going out. Just little pointy things. In, loop-de-loop-de-loop. And right down to the tip here. Back up again and to here. I've gotten one edge done. Now I'm ready for my drawing cycle again. Circle back around. I observe. I'm going to observe that this stem comes down and goes back up again. It's pretty straight, a little tiny bit of a curve. Practice it with my finger. Here I go. Down, back up again, and stop. Right, my next plan is to go over to this point right here. So I'm gonna practice it in the air first, and then I draw to that tip. And my next plan is to finish by going all the way back up to that tip. I'm going to observe it, plan, practice, and now draw. Go in, and my eyes are going back and forth from my leaf to my drawing. I notice there's a tip, and I draw the tip. Goes up, there's a point, I draw that point. Around another point, I draw that point. So I'm drawing just what I see. Drawing from observation. Now, what details do I need to look for to finish this drawing? Maybe you can help me. I see a long line that kind of goes up through the middle. So I'll practice that first, and I'll draw it. It's a little bit wobbly. I notice there are more lines going through the middle of the leaf. So I might practice what those feel like and then draw them. There's one that goes down there, one that comes up here like that. When my eye sees something, then my pencil can draw it. I don't see as many lines over here, but I do see big brown spot and a hole. Do you see that? I draw the big brown spot and that hole inside of it. I'm going to just observe one more time and see if there's anything else I'd like to add. I notice a tiny little brown spot right here. When I'm finished with a drawing, I like to make a title for my page in my sketchbook. So I'm going to title this drawing Leaf. I'm going to write it right here at the top, L-E-A-F. You can do that too. Now it's your turn to draw a picture of your leaf in your sketchbook. So many things to find outside right now. This week, take a walk and bring in a treasure or two to try drawing from observation in your new sketchbook. Artists, if you got a drawing cycle sticker with your sketchbook, you can take the backing off that sticker, you can put it inside your front cover of your drawing sketchbook or on the outside cover and decorate your cover in any way you want. Kunish Jish for drawing with me today, and I'll see you next time for our second drawing lesson. Happy drawing!